Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Fox.
And I'm KFC Dad. Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Mayan Silver Fox channel, and these are the Premier League predictions. We are back after the international week, and these are midweek games, and this is week number
30.
Yes, week number 30, midweek games for the Premier League.
It's back.
As always, there is a third member of the team. His name is Wesley Schnauzer. He's our canine friend, and he will give in his predictions for this Premier League.
He's a cat.
He's not, he's a dog. If you like our videos, our prediction videos, then don't forget to like and
subscribe
to the channel and help us to
get to 50 likes. Come on.
Yes, 50 likes for this video, please, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we will crack on in a minute. But first, guys, let's go and look at the scores on the doors for the last time. Now, in third place is Mayan Silver Fox with 151 points. Just taking over him is Wesley Schnauzer. He has 165 points, but ahead of both of those two clowns is KFC Dad with 200 points. Well, you'll never catch me. You'll never catch me. Not in this one anyway. So that's the scores on the doors.
But I'm winning the championships.
Yeah, championship by 1 point. But just by 1 point. Okay, the first kick-off on the Tuesday is game number 1, and it is
Wolves versus West Ham, the Irons.
Wolverhampton Wanderers versus West Ham. Now, if Wolverhampton Wanderers were to win this game, they'll be 12 points ahead of Ipswich, Leicester and Southampton. And that means that it's almost certain relegation for the bottom 3. So, and West Ham have done okay under Graham Potter. They drew their last game.
Hit and a miss.
They're a bit hit and miss, but they're out of that relegation, and that's all that matters, you know. So, what's your prediction for this one?
I'm saying 2-1 to the West Ham.
2-1 to West Ham. Is that because you don't want Wolves to win?
No, I just got a feeling they're too strong and they're very good.
Okay, yeah, he's getting them working. But equally, Wolves manager Vitor Pereira has got them going as well. So I've gone for a 1-1 draw for this one. Yeah, I'm sitting on the fence. I sat on the fence on the championship one. Predictions the first one as well. Right, what about Mr. Schnauzer? What's he think?
Wolves versus West Ham United. Wolves have done well so far in the last 2 games, but I think West Ham United are starting to turn a corner, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for West Ham United in this game.
Game number 2 is...
It's Arsenal versus Fulham.
Yeah, second place Arsenal. They won their last game, didn't they? They won 1-0 against Chelsea. And Fulham, they won their last game as well. They won 2-0 against... Yeah, so all 4 London sides played each other in their last games. Fulham are a really good side. I do like Fulham. And Arsenal... Have they picked up because they got that win 1-0, the ground out 1-0 against Chelsea?
And also Arsenal hit the chances, they should have scored more.
Yeah, well, what's your prediction for this one, mate?
I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
A 1-1 draw?
I can see someone go record in this one.
Okay, well, I've gone for a 2-1 win for Arsenal.
Because you like the Gooners, Dad?
No, I'm a Leicester fan, mate.
But do you like how they play football, Dad?
I like how a lot of teams play football, but foremost, I'm a Leicester fan, mate.
But Fulham playing very well this... Mickey, we have to say Fulham are doing very well this season. They played so much better last season.
Yeah, but I think Arsenal will win this one. So that's our predictions. What about you, Mr. Schnauzer?
Arsenal versus Fulham. Arsenal are second in the league at the moment and haven't lost in their last 3. Fulham are doing that win one, lose one, win one, lose one. And going by that, they should lose this one. And I'm going to go 3-1 to Arsenal.
Game number 3 is...
It's Nottingham Forest versus Manchester United.
Yes, Nottingham Forest versus Manchester of the United. Yes, and Nottingham Forest are 3rd in the league, and they've been there for quite a while. They're 5 points away from the 4th place position, which is Chelsea, and they haven't lost in their last 3 games. They're still doing well.
They are doing very well with Nuno Santos.
Yes, they haven't lost in their last... They won their last 2 games.
Manchester United beat Leicester City 3-0.
They did. Manchester United haven't lost in their last 4 games, so they're picking up as well.
Have you heard about Manchester United was singing that song about Amron and Ruben Amron?
Yes, they were singing that for a long time in the game about their manager. But Nottingham Forest, who did they beat in their last game?
They beat Ipswich 4-2.
Yes, it was a 6-goal thriller. Right, what do you think's going to happen in this game?
I'm saying 2-1 to the Forest.
2-1 to Forest. What did I say? I've gone and sat on the fence. I've gone for a 2-2 draw for this one.
What about Wesley Schnauzer?
Wesley?
Nottingham Forest versus Manchester United. Now Nottingham Forest are still doing well and now are through to the semi-finals of the FA Cup, and Manchester United haven't lost in their last 4 games, so this should be a good game, but I still think Nottingham Forest will win 2-1 in this game.
Game number 4 in these midweek games is
Southampton versus Crystal Palace.
Yeah, Southampton versus Crystal Palace. Now, we will mention that some of these teams at the weekend that's just gone will be playing in the FA Cup.
This weekend?
That'll be Aston Villa,
Manchester City, Bournemouth, Preston, and Palace.
Yeah, and Palace. So, we at the time of recording this, we don't know because that those games haven't come up yet, so we don't know what's happened in those. These are predictions for the midweek games, the Premier League midweek games. So, Crystal Palace are doing well. I mean, in their last 3 games, they've won all 3, haven't they? And Southampton are just like our team, Leicester. In their last 5 games, they've lost all 5. So, what's your prediction for this one, mate?
I see only one winning this one 3-1 to Crystal Palace.
I've gone for Crystal Palace win as well. I've gone 2-1 to Crystal Palace.
What about Wesley Schnauzer?
Wesley?
Southampton versus Crystal Palace. Southampton are pretty poor at the moment, just like Leicester City, and I can't see them getting anything from this game. So I'm going to go 2-0 to Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace have won their last 3 in a row.
Game number 5 is...
It's Bournemouth versus Ipswich Town, the Trotter Boys.
Yes, Bournemouth versus Ipswich Town. Let's talk about Bournemouth first. Bournemouth, they've only won once in their last 5 games, and in their last 4 games, they haven't won at all. Getting 1 draw in that and 3 losses. So, they've dropped off a little bit there.
They're off sleep.
Yeah, Ipswich Town are like Southampton and Leicester. They're in the bottom 3, but they have got in their last 5 1 draw in there, which Southampton and Leicester haven't. So they're doing slightly better, but they're on the same points as Leicester, 17 points. Will they get something from this game? Because they are playing better than Leicester and Southampton. You know, you could see they have a chance.
Fight.
Yeah, they've got some fight in them, whereas Leicester and Southampton don't look like they have.
They got more passion, that's the word we'll say.
Okay, so what do you think is going to happen in this one, mate?
I can see back on winning ways 2-1 to Bournemouth.
2-1 to Bournemouth. Yeah, I've gone for a Bournemouth win as well, but I've gone for a very tight 1-0 win to Bournemouth for this game. So what about you, Mr. Schnauzer?
Bournemouth versus Ipswich Town. Bournemouth have just been knocked out of the FA Cup, and I think they'll want to get back to winning ways, and I think they will against Ipswich Town. who are in the bottom three along with Southampton and Leicester. I think it's Bournemouth will win 2-1 in this game.
Game number 6 is
Brighton versus Aston Villa.
yes, Brighton and Hove Albion against Aston Villa. Now Brighton, they're doing all right, aren't they? They haven't lost in their last 5 games. I think we mentioned it before. Once they got that 7-0 thrashing by Nottingham Forest, they've looked at all their mistakes and stuff, and they've picked up, and they're doing very, very well. Drawing their last game though with Man City, which was good.
That's huge for them.
That is huge for them.
Villa, they just don't look like they're doing well this season. They're only winning one, and just drawing hit and miss. Dad.
They are a bit hit and miss. They did win their last game 1-0 against Brentford, but they lost the one before that against Palace. 4-1 they lost against Palace. So they are hit and miss. You don't know what to expect with Aston Villa. If the team turns up, they can do wonders. If they don't turn up, they don't do wonders. So what's your prediction for this one, mate?
I'm saying 1-0 to Brighton.
Yeah. I've gone for the same scoreline as you. I've gone 1-0 to Brighton as well. Mr. Schnauzer, what about you?
Brighton versus Aston Villa, 2 teams that have been in the FA Cup this weekend, and Brighton have been knocked out and Aston Villa have gone through. I think this will be even Stevens, and I'm going for a Desmond. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw.
Game number 7 is
It's Newcastle versus Brentford.
Newcastle United versus Brentford. Now, Newcastle United, the winners of the Carabao Cup.
Congratulations to the
Yes,
Geordies.
congratulations to all the Geordies up there and Newcastle United on that Carabao Cup win. That's their first major trophy in the last, 70 years? 65, 70 years. And that's brilliant for the Geordies. And their game before that, they won as well. They won 1-0 against West Ham. So, are they on the up?
I think they are.
Yeah, and they're in the Carabao Cup final. They beat Liverpool, which was impressive because they were very good. We watched that, didn't we?
Yeah, and also Dan Brown, header, good header, and Isaac, he scored.
Yeah, so it seems like Isaac is back on form again. Who they're playing against? They're playing against Brentford. Now, Brentford did win their last game against Bournemouth. 2-1. 2-1. But I don't know. They are a little bit hit and miss. Before that, they lost, and before that, they drew. So, what's your prediction for this one?
2-1 to Newcastle.
2-1 to Newcastle. I've gone for a Newcastle United win as well. I've gone 3-1 to Newcastle United.
You know what I'm going to say about Harvey Bond? Fair play to Harvey Bond. Got another trophy in his bag.
He has. He's collected another trophy now. So, right. What's your prediction?
For Wesley
Schnauzer, come on. What's your prediction, mate?
Newcastle United versus Brentford. Both teams have won their last games in the league. Newcastle United getting that Carabao Cup final win. I think they'll be buoyant in this game, and I think Newcastle United will just pick Brentford and win 2-1 in this match.
Game number 8 is
Manchester City versus Leicester City.
Yes, Manchester City versus our team, Leicester City. Now, let's talk about Leicester first, or should we talk about Manchester City first?
Manchester City.
Okay, Manchester City, they drew their last game against Brighton 2-2. They currently sit 5th in the league. Before that, they lost 1-0 to Nottingham Forest.
And then win again and lost again. They just keep winning one and losing one and drawing.
They're not the same Manchester City of last season, are they?
No.
So, what are you saying they are?
Hit and a miss.
If they're a hit and a miss, we're a complete miss. Right. Well, we haven't scored a goal in a long, long time. I think the last time we scored a goal was against Spurs.
Against
Spurs. No, it was against Spurs away.
Oh,
that was the last time we scored. We haven't scored for ages and ages. And Do we look like scoring? Not really, but I'm hoping that we can score a goal at least. Even if we lose, at least get a goal.
Passion.
Yeah, fight for the shirt. Right, so what's your prediction for this one?
You got a big shot out here. I'm going for 2-1 Leicester.
No.
I'm going for 2-1 Leicester, yeah.
You think if we win 2-1, I'll eat my hat?
Yes. You got to eat the cat.
Hey?
Eat the cat.
No, I'll eat my hat, not the cat. Right. What am I going to go for? I can't see us winning this game, but I can see, hopefully, we can score a goal. So I've gone for 2-1 to Manchester City. And what about Mr. Schnauzer? Mr. Schnauzer?
Manchester City versus my team, Leicester City. I think in this game it's a foregone conclusion, and I don't think Leicester will get anything out of it. And Manchester City I've got down as a 2-0 win, sadly. I hope I'm wrong and Leicester can get something, but I just can't see it. So I've gone 2-0 to Manchester City.
Game number 9 is?
It's Merseyside Derby, Dad.
It is the Merseyside Derby, and it is
Liverpool versus Everton.
Liverpool versus Everton. Now, Everton are a much improved side, but they have drawn their last 4 games.
They're doing very well
under David Moyes. Liverpool, in their last Premier League games, they've won their last 3 and they haven't lost in their last 5. But they are out of the Champions League now, and they are out of the Carabao Cup because they lost in the final to Newcastle.
Yes.
So, what's the prediction you're going for this one?
I'm going to get Everton another draw. 2-2 Desmond.
Another draw for Everton. I'll be 5 in a row. I've gone for a Liverpool win. I've gone 2-1 to Liverpool.
How about Wesley Schnauzer?
Wesley?
Liverpool versus Everton, the Merseyside Derby. Liverpool sit top of the league and haven't lost in their last 5. Everton haven't lost in their last 5 either. And anything can happen in a Merseyside Derby. That's why I've gone for a 1-1 draw.
Okay, game number 10 and the last game of these midweek fixtures in the Premier League is
Chelsea versus Tottenham Hotspur.
Yes, a London derby, Chelsea versus Tottenham Hotspur. Now, these two teams are not doing that well at all, are they? Chelsea are faltering a little bit. They lost their last game. Who did they play in their last game?
Lost against Arsenal 1-0.
Arsenal 1-0. They are 4th in the league with 49 points. Whereas Tottenham, they're 14th in the league.
Ooh.
14th in the league.
Fans are not happy with them.
No, they're not. They lost 2-0 against Fulham in their last game. Wow. Yeah, what we can say about that?
All the Spurs fans want Ange out.
Yeah, they've been saying that for a while. I don't know if that will happen, but what's your prediction for this one?
I'm going for 2-1 Tottenham Hotspur.
2-1 Tottenham Hotspur. You're going against Enzo.
I just don't know. Chelsea don't look like clicking.
Well, I've gone for 2 sides that aren't doing very well. They're doing better than us, but they're not doing well to their standards. And I've gone for a 1-1 draw in this last game.
What about Wesley Schnauzer?
Wesley, what about you?
Chelsea versus Tottenham Hotspur. 2 teams from London not doing so well at the moment. Chelsea faltering a bit. Tottenham are right there in 14th place in the league. Haven't won in their last 3 games, and I think they will lose this one as well. And Chelsea will get a 2-0 win in this London derby. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.
Okay, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we hope you've enjoyed watching our predictions for the Premier League week number 30 midweek games.
This is massive. We will be at the Etihad.
Yeah, we will be at the Etihad, and there'll be a matchday vlog coming out from that match.
And come on, you've up the Foxies. Come on.
Come on.